So, give us the rundown on...
What is that?
I don't know. Give us the rundown on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well, why don't we go from Monday to Tuesday? Let's do Gotham.
Okay. All
Do
right.
Gotham.
Let's do
Don't
Gotham.
go Tuesday's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
So, in Gotham, the season premiere, Jim Gordon went to find Dr. Thompson.
Leslie. Yeah.
Leslie, yeah.
That's a big fucking spider.
That's an orb spider.
A what?
Orb spider. They're harmless.
I don't like spiders.
I don't either, but it's harmless.
When he comes over here, he's going to get smacked. He's going to be dead.
They're the harbingers of fall. They only come out in the fall.
Oh.
So,
I was like, he just fell.
but anyway,
Sorry.
yeah.
Don't like spiders. Fuck spiders.
Anyway, Jim Gordon tracked down Leslie, and
Leslie got herself a new man.
yeah, she moved on pretty fast.
That was, well, what was it? Was that, how many months was that? 3? 6?
Something like that.
Is that her flying? Is that a flying spider? I can't familiar where the damn spider was at.
It's flying away from the spider.
Oh,
Spider-Man. Spider.
Yeah, she found herself a new man within like 6 months
Less than that in the...
in their timeline.
Yeah.
It said how many months it was, and I lost track because there was so much that was going on in that episode. I didn't recognize any main villains though. We had a lot of.
We had Talon.
We had Talon. I think she was the only one. We had a Killer Croc-esque
Oh,
looking character.
The Man-Bat.
Was that who that was?
The Man-Bat,
That
yeah.
was what, that little bat vampire dude.
Because you saw the wings in the picture.
Was that supposed to be Man-Bat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. It was more like Morbius. Then we had a Killer Croc-esque type character.
Yeah,
He's like a dinosaur-looking dude.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't supposed to be Killer Croc because they've already hinted at Killer Croc, and he wasn't scaly enough. But he was pretty nasty looking. And then of course we got this de-aging guy,
Yeah.
which is why the big thing happened, which was Little Ivy is going to become Big Ivy. And that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
We got Selena freaking out over it. I got those little Ghostbuster minis, those little mystery packs. I think I'm going to take Slimer and put them here so they can...
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Let's see.
You know what? Thinking about it, not a whole lot happened on Gotham.
No, not really. We did
Jim
see...
is a vigilante now.
Yeah, he's a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter.
Yeah. We did get to see Bruce confronting the Court of Owls.
And Alfred got himself knocked out.
Yeah.
And Bruce kidnapped.
Yeah.
We saw more of Bruce's twin.
Do you think that's going to be Thomas Wayne Jr.?
I mean, yeah, well, I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Or maybe Hush?
They did hint at him at one point. Well, no, they've already showed him.
Yeah.
They've shown him in first season when Bruce first tried to go to school.
Yeah, but it could be a twist. It could end up being a twist where...
Fuck their twists. They've already screwed the continuity up, so just go with it. Yeah, I think it's Thomas Wayne Jr. But yeah, it looks like we're going to get the reveal of who the head of the Court of Owls is next week.
Yeah.
I wish they'd stay with that because then at least we get some Bruce Wayne story time in. Because every time they start going with a Bruce Wayne storyline, they go, nope, we're going back over here to Jimmy Boy. And it's really annoying.
It's supposed to be Jim Gordon's show.
Well,
it's not supposed to be Bruce Wayne's show.
Yeah, but the way they're doing it is Bruce Wayne's story now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like the show. It's one of my favorite shows.
I like it too. But once Supergirl starts up, I may have to skip it and catch it.
Oh, is it going to be on the same time, same day?
I think so, because they were on same time, same day on Supergirl's previous channel.
So Supergirl's on at 7?
I think so.
And Gotham's on at 7?
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
But
I'll be watching Supergirl Monday nights because I can always watch Gotham on Hulu the next day. So.
And I can watch either one on demand. So.
I know what's really awesome about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? It's on Tuesday nights, but now it's on at 9 o'clock, which is the death slot.
Yeah.
However, I'll go over why it's on at 9 o'clock here in a moment.
We had Lucifer. Not a whole lot happened on Lucifer. We got to see they're trying. Lucifer and his brother. Forget his name. Mazikeen is the chick, the demon. But Lucifer and his brother are trying to track down Mom. Turns out Mom is not Lilith, the first wife of Adam. Mom is actually another deity just like God. It's God's wife. Which, in the apocryphal scripture, God did have a wife.
Oh, okay.
So they are following that pretty closely. But Lucifer is hunting down his mom because he's afraid that she's after him because he was basically her warden in hell, and Mazikeen was the demon who tortured Mom while she was in hell. And it was revealed that Mom was in hell because when
PMS?
No.
Oh.
Well, kind of. When two deities get together and, the Big Bang happens.
Do they make little deities?
They made angels and mankind. Gives a new meaning to the word Big Bang.
Is that why angels have this little white lower bottom?
Yeah.
Good guy.
And there was even a joke about it. Lucifer made the joke about the Big Bang. So,
yes, it's true. This man has no dick. Angels don't have dicks.
But God was focusing all his time and attention on humanity, and
As he should.
Mom didn't like that too much.
Oh.
Lucifer rebelled. God kicked him out of heaven and made him the warden of hell, basically. Mom didn't really say anything to convince him otherwise, so Lucifer had a chip on his shoulder for Mom because of that. And then Mom kind of rebelled whenever Dad started focusing all his attention on humanity, and he sent her to hell, and Lucifer enjoyed having her tortured because she didn't do anything to prevent Dad from kicking him out. So it is revealed towards the end of the episode that she isn't back to get revenge on Lucifer or anyone. She's back for a completely different reason, and it doesn't have to do with revenge. It doesn't have to do with anything that he would think. So she's looking for help from him. So there's that. I've been working on something with John and the other rotating cast members of the show.
We like a damn bicycle, baby. Everybody's had a ride.
We're trying to work out, because now that the shop is closing down,
we don't really have
a
home.
And with as busy as I am during the mowing season,
He's not that busy.
Bullshit.
He's not that busy. He spends more time on his ass fixing his shit than he does working.
That's true. But we're coming.
My God, you got tattoos on your head.
Yes, I do.
I never noticed that.
Got them all. I got a gremlin right here from the movie Gremlins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Big old thing.
Show us. Why can't your hair's in the way? You got to get it out. You got to shave it.
No, I'm growing it out. I'm
Doesn't
not
look
like you,
it.
man.
Doesn't look like it.
Well, I'm doing an undercut on the sides and back and just growing out the top. Still got to be able to look good in my Starfleet uniform, you know.
Yeah, because tattoos are going to be regulation.
Chakotay, man.
That's tribal.
So?
Something tells me, you know, the Bam Bam Bigelow look ain't going so well with it.
I don't know. But anyway, we're going to have different shows coming up. Comicgeddon.
What about it like that? Look at the moth.
Alright.
It was a big ass moth.
There's Praying Mantis.
Oh, is that what that was?
I don't know, but that's what it is right there. But
I know one thing, this ain't gonna be our home.
No.
No.
No. But anyway, John's going to be having a show called Geek Talks.
Geek
Right.
Talk Live.
Yeah.
Exclusive on Facebook. We also have our good friend and fellow horror host Baron von Goulstein. Every Tuesday afternoon, he'll be doing Baron von Goulstein's Horror Talk.
Nice.
So
We need to set something up to where we can also broadcast those shows on YouTube as well, so that people who can't catch them on Facebook.
see, I'm not sure how to do that.
2 cameras.
I don't use camera. I use my phone.
Also,
Now, you know what would be awesome is if YouTube enabled a live feature.
yeah,
That'd be nice. That way your show is not only live, but when you're done, gets directly downloaded to YouTube and
Yeah.
people can watch it later.
that'd be
YouTube,
nice.
I know you're not watching because you're a bunch of... But listen to us. Do a live thing like Facebook.
They won't because they've got Google Plus.
What the hell is Google?
It's just like Facebook, only
Oh.
it's linked with YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll try that. I'll look into it. Maybe we can do that. Can we both be on at the same time in different areas?
Yeah. Yeah. It's called a Hangout. Google Plus Hangout.
Isn't that against the law? Most, what are you doing? Just hang now. Put it away now. Okay.
But anyway, Amber is going to have her own show. She's going to be working on doing time-lapse beading projects. Not beating. Beading.
Yeah, I heard you. Plain as day. That should be Amber's Beating Corner.
Actually, I thought she should do use the name of one of her businesses, Speak Geek to Me, as the name of the show.
Do you think that's what she tells her husband? But never mind.
Amber, if you're watching this, I apologize.
I apologize. You ever watch Deadwood?
No.
Watch Deadwood. Great show.
But
3
also,
seasons.
also going to be working with. I've given John the go ahead to offer Hailey and Billy and them their own shows on Comicgeddon TV. So we'll see what comes from that.
And on, let me get the podcast here. I'm going to be doing a Friday podcast. The bad thing is this isn't live, so they don't do live. It is Podbean. If you go on Podbean, you'll be able to search Geeking Out comics and listen to our live recording of our D&D sessions on Friday nights. So
That's cool.
listen to
Obviously,
that
Game
Saturday.
Night's going to have a new home now too.
Which we have no idea where right now. I'm thinking probably in my basement. I got to they'll probably have to get moved.
Have you talked the show ideas over with Hailey and Billy and them?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know what they want to do.
Well, it's open. Whatever they want to do. If they want to talk about wrestling, if they want to talk about comics, movies, whatever.
Cool.
So
Speaking of movies, I saw a couple of pretty good movies.
you watched The Blair Witch, didn't you?
I did see the new Blair Witch.
What'd you think of it?
I liked it.
I've heard really good reviews of it.
I really liked it. Now,
And
I'm a big fan of the original. Not so much of the second one, but thank God the second one's now known as canon. The first one was brilliant. It's my marketing technique.
If it weren't for the first one, we wouldn't have the Paranormal Activity series.
I always considered it a found footage Jaws film. Because you never really saw the shark, but it scared the hell out of you. You never really saw the Blair Witch, but it scared, man, does it scare you. This one,
You actually get to see the Blair Witch, don't you?
you kind of get to see the Blair Witch. You think you might see the Blair Witch. It's never been confirmed. It's got a moth.
Yes, it's a moth.
Go to the light. Do I look like
Go to light,
Do I
Carol
look
Ann.
bright to you?
Go to light, Carol Ann.
Go to the left, Caroline. But I mean, they get into the woods and they jump right into it. And the cool thing about this Blair Witch is there's so many cameras now. Back when Blair Witch was around, not everybody had a camera phone. Not everybody had Bluetooth cameras or button cameras or I just bought one, drones with cameras on. And none of this existed back when the first Blair Witch Project came out. Right. Now we have all this, so we've got so many multiple camera angles and camera looks and feels, black and white, color, chrome, all of these. And it makes for a really interesting
Do they have like
experience.
Trail cams they use?
Trail cams.
Yeah, hunters use them to track deer and stuff.
Oh, like the nighttime cameras?
Yeah,
they have those. They set one up in camp, and it's dark, but you can see the whole camp. Yeah.
Nice.
Infrared cams. Yeah.
Nice.
So I mean,
on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
4 to 5.
4 out of 5.
4 to
okay.
5.
Would you say it's greater than or equal to the original?
I'd say it's probably about equal to. Maybe just a little bit better. Just because this one did creep me out. There were a few times I had to turn my head because I didn't want to know what was coming.
What did the Blair Witch look like?
I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. So.
Spoiler warning. If you don't want spoilers, fast forward right now.
I'm still not going to say. Stop.
Huh?
Your face. Seriously. See, he's in shock. Told you didn't want to know.
I can't tell if you're being serious or if... Come on, you gotta tell.
I can't say because it looks a little distorted. Like I said, they kind of show, but they don't really. And at one point, you're told.
Like
at one point, you're told in the movie that it possibly could be Heather. So you really don't know if what we see is Heather or if it's the Blair Witch. So I think it's really open.
I'd be interested to see what Heather looks like.
I will say none of the original cast members are in it, but Heather is mentioned because the lead character is Heather's brother, who's going out not to search for the Blair Witch, but for clues to what happened to his sister.
Wonder whatever happened to the original
cast.
Yeah. I know Heather went on to star in Steak and Shake commercials.
I looked them up. They actually have done other things. A couple of them have actually been in various episodes of Law and Order.
Huh.
And Heather's been in various other under the radar movies. So.
What other movies have you?
The other movie, not so much a geek movie because it doesn't really fall under comic or horror or anything like that. Yeah, but it's the new Oliver Stone movie Snowden, which I'm not going to go too deep into my personal views on it, but I will say it is an Oliver Stone film. It's a really good film. I think we're about to be invaded by a helicopter.
It's a UFO.
Maybe. Sounds like it. It really does.
Yeah.
Going to St. Mary's. Filming here. You maybe tone it down a bit.
Alright. So
Snowden, good movie. The cast was brilliant. I didn't know a lot of who all was in the movie. So when Nicolas Cage randomly pops up, I was like, ah. So yeah, I didn't know he was even in the movie.
Well, most Nicolas Cage has really kind of dropped in.
He put on a lot of weight for the movie too.
Really?
Yeah. So, really good movie. Great characterization. A great way to tell exactly, this side of Snowden's side of things, why he felt like he had to do what he did, and not so much a spoiler, but it is a surprise cameo at the end. There's a transition from the Justin Gordon-Levitt Snowden character to actual Edward Snowden. So he does appear in the movie. I'm assuming Oliver Stone went to Russia to film his scene because that's where he's currently residing with his girlfriend.
He'd almost have to, because
he can't come here. The moment he steps on U.S. soil,
Yep.
Again, no personal views. I'm not going to get into that, but yeah, really good movie. 5 out of 5. I mean, I loved this movie. This was a great movie. Definitely Oscar contender. Provided, I think it came out too soon. That was the problem. If we would have waited a little longer, I think it could have been definitely an Oscar contender. But people remember this movie.
I finally got to see Now You See Me 2.
I haven't seen Now You See Me 1. What's Now You See Me?
Magician movie.
Oh, right. Okay.
Great movie.
What's this movie?
Now You See Me is... The first one was better than the second one.
Usually the case, unless it's The Godfather.
I still have yet to watch the Godfather series.
What?
Yeah.
Give me your man card.
I left it inside.
Oh, your wife has it?
Yeah.
Pictures.
But, no, Now You See Me, it's still pretty good. Number 2 is still pretty good. They do this thing where, throughout the movie, see, like, they pull off these tricks or whatever. You think the movie's going one way, and then it goes another way, and then at the end they reveal how everything was done. So is
Ocean's 11.
Yeah, a lot like that. Yeah.
Which I haven't seen.
I thought it was pretty good. I saw the original too, and I'm a big Rat Pack fan, so I had to watch the original.
I like the Brat Pack myself.
But yeah, good
What would
movie.
you rate
Not as good as the first one, but
Hailey the Moth wants you to shut up.
Yeah. The first one I would give probably a 10. The second one,
I use a 5 out of 5 scale on my view.
okay.
So you're using a 10 scale, okay.
The second one I would probably give an 8.
Right on.
So.